Just a quick one before we get into the video. I do have a website where I sell natural skincare and hair care. It's www.luxuriourskinandhair.com. The link will be in the description box. If you want to support me, you can subscribe to my mailing list just down the bottom of the homepage, or you can shop on my website. I have tons of natural skincare and hair care handmade right here in Ghana. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Today is the 31st of December 2020. I arrived in Ghana on the 31st of December 2019. Guess what? It's been a whole year since I moved to Ghana. Oh my god, it is crazy to me. Like, it has gone by so quickly. Like, this year was one of the strangest years for everybody, but like, it's just gone by so fast. Anyway, I am so grateful that I have come this far in terms of moving to Ghana. Like, it doesn't feel that long ago that I made plans and I was like, I'm quitting my job, I'm going to Ghana, nobody can stop me. But anyway, in this video, I just wanted to share some of my experiences, the good, the bad, my advice to you, and I guess some characteristics that I feel like I have that made my transition to Ghana really smooth. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jasmine. I moved to Ghana about a year ago from Sydney, Australia, and I'm sharing all my experiences here on the channel. Go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, let's get right into it. Let's not forget though, guys, that I have gained 51,000 subscribers in less than a year. What the hell? What is, like, what? Pardon? What? Crazy guys. Like, when I moved to Ghana, I only had 12,000 subscribers, and I was like, you know what, I am making about $600 a month from YouTube. So I feel like that can be like a side hustle. I can move to Ghana, start my business, and even if that doesn't take off straight away, I'll have a little bit of income coming from YouTube and I'll be okay. And then next minute I'm at 60,000 subscribers and I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, now that I've started talking about that, I'm just going to delve into the positives since I moved to Ghana. Like, gaining that number of subscribers has been crazy to me. Obviously, my income from YouTube increased with that. That has really helped me a lot. That has sustained me a lot. I am so grateful for every one of you guys. So grateful. I feel like I don't just have subscribers, I have family, really, because I remember people's names. You know, the people that comment frequently, I know who you are. I know this person comments on my video all the time. Like, you guys remember stuff that have happened in my other videos, and I'm like, these people are like my friends, really. So I have some genuine subscribers that are like not afraid to support me, to help me help other people, and I am so appreciative of that. So that has been one of the biggest positive experiences since I've moved to Ghana. The other thing is the fact that I've been able to support so many people. When I started doing my day in the live videos, I was just trying to showcase another part of Ghana that people didn't showcase on their channels. I felt like a lot of the videos that were being shown were concentrated on the affluent parts of Ghana. I just wanted to show the realistic lifestyles in Ghana that were common. I guess I wanted to showcase the easygoing, simple lives that other Ghanaians had, and I wanted to showcase the beauty in that. That was the whole purpose of doing a day in the live videos. And you guys being so kind, because I have the best subscribers, everyone's like, oh my god, how do I help this lady, how do I send her money, blah blah blah. And then next minute that became a thing as well. So I'm so appreciative of that. The other thing is I've formed such close relationships with my family as well, like my extended family. I felt like every time that I came on holiday, it was like party. I didn't really spend that much time at home. But this time, now that I live here, it's easy for me to just go and not have an agenda, just go and sit and chat and just spend time. So I'm really grateful that I've been able to you know, like form that kind of close relationships with my close family members. I feel like I've grown as a person as well. Like, here I am living on my own, living in a whole new country, taking care of myself, not taking money from anybody. or any place or anything like that. Basically, I am self-sufficient. So grateful for how far I've come in terms of that and the things that I've learned along the way. The other thing that I am so grateful for and has been a positive thing is I am not a talker, I am a doer, okay? So every time that I achieve a goal that I set out for myself, I am so happy about that. So at the beginning of every year, I try to list out a goal, like in terms of what I want to achieve by the end of the year. What do I need to do to get there within the next, say, 6 months? What do I need to do within the next 3 months to get there? What do I need to do within the next 1 month to get there? I break it down that way, and I can tick every single thing off my goal that I set out for this year. So in terms of like what I wanted to do in terms of my savings, in terms of what I wanted to buy, who I wanted to help, all those things I have done it. So I am still grateful about that. Anyway, enough about the positives. Let's move into the difficulties. Okay guys, like before I moved to Ghana, I had never lived on my own, okay? I had never lived by myself. So I basically moved to Ghana on my own, into my own home by myself, and I'm in a new country. Can you imagine? Like those two layers together, crazy. Like that was tough, really hard. Like when I first moved to Ghana, I stayed with my grandma just briefly, like a couple of weeks, I think maybe a month or two, something like that, whilst I got my place in order so I could move in here. When I first moved, adjusting was hard, believe me. It was really hard. Like it took a while for me to get used to it. You would hear noises in your house and you're like, what the hell? Who is that? What is going on? Like, you know? And the other side of that was like it was super quiet. The only time you hear noise is when you make noise. You know, sometimes when you live with a whole bunch of people, you may not necessarily be with them, you may be in your room the whole time, but still like just hearing the noises in the background and stuff like that makes a difference. So that was a big adjustment for me. So in the first couple of weeks when I moved into my house, I kept going back and forth. Like I'll go to my grandmom's for 2 days, come back to my house for a week, go there for 3 days, come back to my house for 2 days, and then go back, go stay with a friend for a couple of days, and then come back. Like I just couldn't settle because I just felt like, oh my God, I don't think I can live in a 3-bedroom house by myself. But over time, I was like, you know what, Jasmine? You know that if you go and live with your grandma, you have to share a room, and that's something you don't want to do. You've already bought this home. You may as well make it comfortable for you and stay here. Like you don't have a choice. If you want to have your space, then this is where you have to live, you know? So I had to make it comfortable for me. I had to put some flowers in place. I had to put some curtains around. Like I had to make it cozy and comfortable for me so that I can adjust. So I'll say it took me about maybe 3 months to completely settle into this house and start to make it feel like a home. And let's say within 6 months, like I was so comfortable here that like I don't even want to sleep anywhere else. Like I just want to get to my house, have a shower, and get into my own bed, you know? So now I'm at that stage where I don't want to sleep anywhere else. This is my safe haven. This is just my space. But it did take a lot of adjustment. It took a lot of like just sucking it up and getting it done, and just like doing what I needed to do. So yeah, I'm so grateful that I've finally gone past that stage of struggling to adjust. But that was tough for me. Okay, that was really tough. The other thing that has been tough for me is I think prior to moving to Ghana, I have always been a worker. I've always worked for someone. So now that I've had to switch hats and be like someone's madam, someone's boss, that kind of thing, be the one that's directing and showing people how you want your work done, etc. It's been a challenge. Like it's been a lot of adjusting. It's been a lot of learning how to respond to the people here in Ghana, because the way the people here in Ghana work is very different to the way the people overseas work. I feel like the people here, just from a few experiences, I feel like when you're like really soft about like, hey, can you do A, B, or C, it just doesn't work. You have to be stern, you have to be really firm, you have to be really like direct and stuff like that. I feel like that works well around here. And being someone that's like super chill and just really calm about everything, that has been a big adjustment. But you know, we're getting there. It's a gradual process. Okay, so that has been another challenge for me. The other thing that has been a challenge for me is like making new friends. I feel like Manka spoke about this on their channel, and I could so relate, because I feel like first of all, making friends as an adult is a hard thing. Second of all, if you're not doing like a conventional job where you're going to work every single day, it's kind of hard to meet people in the first place, you know what I mean? So if you're an entrepreneur, obviously you're working on your own, so you don't really get exposed to too many people, okay? So I've managed to meet a few people, but generally speaking, the people that I've met, they've all become acquaintances. We haven't moved to the next stage of like really close friends where I can call you where I need A, B, or C, or I can just show up to your house because I locked myself out of my house, or you know, that kind of thing. I haven't really been able to form any of those type of relationships yet, but I feel like because I've met so many people, it's looking promising. I think in the future I may be able to develop closer relationships. Like, so if I need someone to go out with, that kind of thing, that's not too hard to find. But to find someone that is like super close to me, because all my really close friends that I met, that I'm still in touch with and stuff like that, a lot of them I met in primary school and high school and stuff like that, like the ones in Sydney and stuff like that. But in Ghana here, since being here, everyone that I've met is more like an acquaintance than a close friend. So hopefully that part, not hopefully, I believe it will happen. Obviously I've only been here for a short period of time. It takes time for meaningful friendships to form, so I am quite positive about that. I feel like that is going to work out in the end. The other negative thing is the roads. You guys, I live in a new area, so the roads are not done, and when it rains, it is a bloody nightmare. So when it rains, you basically cancel all plans. You just stay home and not go anywhere. If you're already out, then you may as well find somewhere else to stay, especially if it's like a heavy, if it's rained really heavily. If it's just rained mildly, then it's not too bad. You can get home and stuff like that. But if you don't want to risk getting stuck in the mud, if it's rained heavily, just stay wherever you are. So that is not great. That is not ideal. So around the rainy season, I really struggled. I used to get like super anxious when it rains. I'm like, oh my god, please don't let it rain, please don't let it rain. But then, you know, I survived. But there was maybe 1 or 2 nights that I stayed over at my family home because I just couldn't get home. So that has been another negative. Okay, now the attitudes that I feel like I have that got me through my whole year in Ghana, I think it's my adaptability. I am super adaptable. I am not fussy. If I can't find A, okay, what can we do? What is the B option? What can we do to replace that? For instance, like I love green smoothies. I used to have them all the time when I lived in Sydney. Since moving to Ghana, I don't have access. Well, I do have access to spinach, but it's so bloody expensive. It's just not sustainable if you want to have it on a daily basis. What do? Okay, so I'm just gonna have some fruits in the morning for breakfast and then incorporate more contomere into my diet. Contomere is like a spinach, but then it needs to be cooked. It's not like the, you know, the one that you can make into smoothies. I've never had this type of spinach raw before, so I don't know if you can have it raw. So I just eat that more in my diet, and I feel like that balances me out, you know what I mean? So instead of whining about, oh, I can't find spinach, oh, this is hard, blah, 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 I just find the alternative. I feel like I'm super adaptable, you know, moving here on my own, adapting to living on my own and living in Ghana by myself, adapting to making my own money, adapting to taking care of myself, adapting to doing all that. I feel like my adaptability got me through and brought me this far, and I think if you're adaptable, you do just fine as well. The other thing is I am tough. Like on the outside, I seem like I'm calm. Well, no, I don't seem like I'm calm. I am calm. Like I'm a calm person. Like I'm pretty chill, pretty, you know, just laid back and stuff like that. But deep down, I'm quite tough. Like I surprise myself sometimes, you know, the things that I'm willing to do. A lot of people are like, what? No, I can't, I won't do that, you know. I'm willing to do quite a bit. Like I'm quite spontaneous. Obviously, if you're moving to a new country, there is that risk of, you know, like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? But I believe that everything that happens is supposed to happen, you know what I mean? So if you weren't supposed to be in that space, at that particular time, it just will not happen. Okay, so if it's only going to happen if it's supposed to happen, and if it's supposed to happen, then you'll be provided with all the resources and everything that you need to make it work. Okay, so that's how I view life, and I feel like that's why I'm more spontaneous, and I just kind of do whatever it is I need to do. Like, I don't mind doing things even when I'm unsure what the outcome will be, if that makes sense, so long as I feel like it's the right thing for me to do. In terms of my YouTube, I actually wanted to say that, you guys, it's no small feat. It's no small feat, guys. Like, it's actually a lot of work. I had to work really hard to get to this point, but at the same time, I believe that I'm supposed to be in this space right now, and that's why I'm here right now. So it's a little bit of your own effort, and it's a little bit of whatever guides you that puts you in a certain space. That's what I believe anyway. So those are the characteristics that I feel like you need if you want to be able to move to Ghana. Also, identify why you want to come to Ghana. Like, I say this all the time, the why is so important. Like, why you want to come to Ghana, that's what is going to get you through the hard times, the annoying times, the difficult times. You need to think about why you want to be here. Why do you actually want to be here? Is it because you hate where you live? Is it because things are not going well over there? Is it because of racism? What is it that is making you want to move here? That is what will get you through all the difficult times. That has been my experience anyway, because, you know, yes, there's a lot of planning you need to do in terms of house, cars, income, who you're going to hang with, who's going to be your friend, especially if you have no family here, that kind of thing. Those are all important things to consider and to look at. But why do you actually want to move to Ghana? That is what will get you through when things are not going smoothly, because, you know, life is unpredictable. You can come and then things doesn't go the way you expect them to go, but I feel like when you have a strong why, that will keep you going through, you know, your journey of living in Ghana. I think that is pretty much it. This is the second time I'm filming this video, because the first time I filmed it, I actually got teary talking about my subscribers, which is just ridiculous. So I decided that I'm just gonna refilm it. But you guys are amazing. I'm so grateful for all the people that God has placed in my life right now, because the stuff that you guys are helping me do with my channel, like the lives I'm impacting and all that, it is crazy to me. Okay, really crazy. The other thing I wanted to mention is I run a natural skincare and hair care business as well. So that's on the side of my YouTube. That's something that has been a little bit harder for me to expand because my time is so limited. But at the same time, even though I'm trying to recruit staff to help me with my work, I don't want to rush it, because like finding staff is another thing that can be really challenging. So in terms of me like learning to be a boss and whatever, that's one side of it. But the other side of it is finding someone that shares the same goals as you, someone that is actually invested in what you're trying to do and is committed to helping you achieve whatever it is you're wanting to achieve. You know, obviously, like Ghana is not completely developed, so a lot of people are still struggling financially. So if a job comes up, they're thinking about, oh my god, okay, I can make this amount of money from it, let me go and do it. You know what I mean? Not necessarily, oh my god, I care about skincare, so let me go and do it. You know what I mean? I mean, that happens in the West as well, but it's not as much as it happens over here. So when the reality of the job kicks in, then it can be tough to manage. Obviously, if you're only in it for the money, how long can you go for? You know what I mean? So finding the right staff for your work is really tough. I'm not the first person to say this. There's a few people that I've watched on YouTube that have experienced similar, and people that I spoke to that run businesses in Ghana will always tell you that finding the right staff is one of the most challenging things ever around here. So that's another thing that you need to be mindful of. So guys, I think if you're wanting to move to Ghana, think about why you want to move to Ghana. Are you wanting to move to Ghana because you want to challenge yourself? Are you just wanting a different experience? I feel like all those are very valid reasons to move to Ghana. The reasons why I wouldn't just get up and move to Ghana is like, I came on holiday and I had a really good time, so I want to move within the next 2 weeks. You know, that is not smart. Like, even if you come on holiday and you have such a great time, that's perfect, but then go and make a solid plan, make a deeper, come up with a deeper reason to move besides just your holiday experience, because I feel like that's not enough to sort of keep you going. Don't move to Ghana just because everyone is doing it. Move to Ghana because there's a deeper thing within you that tells you that it's a good idea to do it, or if you want to challenge yourself, or you just want a different experience. I feel like those are valid reasons to move to Ghana. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. I am going to be taking a break shortly. I do have a pre-scheduled video that will come up next week, but I am taking a break as of today, and I will keep you guys updated on when I will be back. I have been going at it for a whole year, guys. The longest amount of time I've had off is probably maybe 3 or 4 days, and that was on my birthday. So I need a proper break. I need to come back rejuvenated, refreshed, with interesting, exciting content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's really important that you follow your bliss, so that life is short. Follow your bliss, na nipa ye den. Follow your bliss, na de besi biaye. And follow your bliss, na den ne mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.